Hello and welcome to a very strategic episode of Stellaris. Let's get right back to it. In the last episode, the Federation declared war, and it's against the Netraxi and the People's Union of Kobb, so we're gonna have a bit of a problem here. But anyway, let's get mobilized. First, let's take a look at the strategic layer. All of our deployments are going to be over here, so we need to make sure that we build up our fleet properly and send it out. In our case, we only have 4 additional capacities, so we're going to have to try and figure out a way around that, either by upgrading our star bases or by just constructing over it. For now, we're going to have to deploy the fleet to strategic positions just so we're not surprised. We are going to move everything that we can over to our Fafossan brothers and sisters and see if we can help them out. Since the Kobb are kind of isolated, we're going to focus on the Netraxi first, so we'll deploy to Lesem and Ushakaron. That'll work. Let's mass everyone over in the Lesem system. Once everyone's over there, we can plot an attack, but we're not going to do that just yet. We'll also work on constructing 2 destroyers, just so we don't have any problems with the home fleet. That'll make things a little bit easier. The Kobb have some systems open here for attack, but we're going to have to focus here first because it's the bigger threat to our security. Oh! We've been observing the countdown of the mysterious atomic clock that we found on Hixam B for the past 42 years and 3 days. The clock just now reached its momentous deadline and it ejected a stream of self-replicating nanites. The nanites constructed some manner of advanced computational network on the surface of Hixam B. It's inactive and seemingly devoid of any AI, and the nanites deactivated the instant the construction was done. Our researchers are baffled by the purpose of the network, and we are going to study it for quite some time. Well, that'll add a lot of engineering bonuses. We can send a construction ship out here. We'll bring the Potomac down and around. It can build a research station here, and we'll get a big bonus. We are going to have to build up our forces a little bit more than usual, so we're going to construct some expeditionary forces. We'll go for a human army and a Quadronite one. We'll build up another human army here. And we're out of minerals, so we're gonna have to wait for the rest of them. We probably won't be invaded, but we're going to have to figure it out anyway. Especially since our forces are just now moving into Fafossan territory. We've created a galactic community. It's a supranational organization that will serve as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. Okay. That's cool. We're number 3 in the galactic community in terms of diplomacy. We can assign an envoy. We'll go with Ying He. Oh, and there are a whole bunch of resolutions here, so that should be interesting. Once the Senate's back in session, we should be able to figure it out and see how we can manage this. This is really cool, I like this. We've got a proposal here. Do we want to form a galactic market? The Ikazuri Mercantile Union wants that. Well, it'll increase our resource storage capacity, so we'll support this motion. Oh, the rest of the galaxy's starting to be filled out. That's cool. Okay, it's looking like we've got an enemy. Oh, it's a pirate fleet. Okay. I guess we're going to have to deal with that once we jump into the system. We'll have to hold them here along with Second Fleet. Oh, we got a bunch of other proposals that we need to deal with, such as the Guardian Angels Act. The soldiers that dedicate their lives to keeping our planet safe should be recognized and honored. Why would that increase our army upkeep by 5%? That doesn't make much sense, but we'll vote for it anyway. The Readied Shield. All members of the galactic community should be ready to defend their worlds against pirates, space creatures, or the unknown. We'll support the motion. Buzzword standardization. Our enterprises need to work seamlessly with one another. That'll make hitting key performance metrics much easier. That'll help with the economy to a certain extent. We'll support that motion too. As for the galactic market, we should not allow the organic slave trade. It might not work out that well, but we're going to have to try. We can't propose more than one resolution at a time, so we'll just have to move on and see if we can gather support once the war's over. Okay.
We are being hailed.
First Fleet is holding. The Glitter Imperium wants to establish an embassy. Okay. The Racket Industrial Enterprise wants to sell us not a relic, but an antique. What can you offer us? It's a destroyer. They want to sell it to us for 200 minerals. We don't have the necessary amount of minerals, so we're going to have to wait and get back to them later. Oh, but they may alter the deal. That's not good. The first and second fleets are together, so we'll jump them to the Zimpact system and deal with that pirate threat before we move on. I hope you're ready, aliens, because you're about to get hit hard. Although it might take a while and that starbase might fall.
Engaging hostile forces. We are being hailed.
That is so cool. We'll have to pause and establish an embassy. That's no problem. But let's get back to the battle. This is so cool.
We are being hailed.
Targets destroyed. Excellent. The Ricari want to establish mutual embassies. Okay. And we lost nothing. That's perfect. Oh, for some reason they only lost 4 out of their 10 ships. That's odd. Oh, and they're Fafossan pirates. Our forces took a little bit of damage, so we're going to send them over to the Fafossan capital and see if we can dock for some repairs. Onward to Fafossanga. Oh, the Fafossans took this system. What about this one?
Evasive maneuvers.
What happened? There are spaceborne organics that are harassing the Mercantile Union. Well, that's a bit of a problem. We might be better off sending the Colorado over there. Yeah, that seems like the better option. The Lyrite United Colonies want an embassy. They're democratic, but they're xenophobic. Maybe we can change that eventually. New traditions. Let's see what we can do here. If we're going to establish a galactic market, insider trading might be the best option. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, our fleets are at Fafossanga. Can we dock for repairs? We should be able to. Excellent. Okay, the first and second fleets are fully repaired. We might have a little bit of a problem if the Fafossans can't destroy this fleet, so we'll have to send our forces to Yushakaran or move them up to the Hantaran system. That might be a good way to knock the Kobb out of the war, so we'll go there. It's a change of plans, but we'll make it work. Let's check in with the galactic community. The banning of the organic slave trade is gaining support. Cooperative research. That'll increase our starbase upkeep, but the research output bonuses are worth it. We'll support the resolution there. Regulations. We should leave regulatory decisions to the experts. I'm not sure if I agree with this one. Charter of Workers' Rights. Okay. I can agree with that. Pan-galactic recycling. Well, that'll help with consumer goods upkeep, so we'll vote for it. Comforting the fallen. If workers are unemployed, their happiness penalty is reduced by 10%, but it increases attraction to spiritualist ethics. We'll consider that and come back to it a little later. Tianki conservation. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but there's also Tianki pest control. It seems like these two resolutions are contradicting one another. If a civilization has a Tianki inside their borders, they are in breach of galactic law until the creatures are destroyed or leave. We'll oppose this one. As for comforting the fallen, we'll support it. We've got a lot of diplomatic weight in the galactic community, so we should be able to make it work. I kind of wish that a lot more of the civs out there would support our resolution, because it seems like a higher priority than just recycling. We discovered another archaeological site. Where, though? Oh, it's outside of the Republic, so forget it. Several of our armies are complete, so we'll deploy them. Let's embark everyone from Sagan. We'll move everyone from the Inthor system over to Fafasenga. And that'll be a good forward deployment area. We'll do the same with Transport Fleet 2. The Alvanian Allied Sons opened their borders to us. Okay. It seems like the Alvanians are kind of split apart into 3 separate civilizations, so that's kind of interesting. Oh wow, the Fafosans took a lot of the Netraxi. Oh, that's interesting. The Hantaran system has a nebula surrounding it, so outside sensors can't see it. We'll deploy our fleet just to be sure.
We are being hailed.
The Alvanians want an embassy? Okay.
Research concluded.
Improved Corvette hulls are done. We should probably research space torpedoes. That'll help with the later classes of starships. Oh, there's a nebula in this system as well. Oh, the deal hasn't been altered, but we don't have the minerals for it, so... sorry, no. As for regulatory facilitation, a 2% hit to habitability won't do much of anything. We'll support the resolution. What's going on in the Hantaran system? We need to know. We've made contact with the Haspalov Protectors. Another child know that we are the Haspalov Protectors, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places and we may refrain from annihilating you. How are we supposed to know which ones those are? You will come to see things our way in the end. By the way, where is the Potomac? Oh, it's over there. Let's bring it back. We'll send it over to the Regana system and build a mining station there. The Cardu are becoming more xenophilic. Okay.
Engaging hostile station.
Okay, what's up here? Oh. Okay, we have a bit of a problem. Luckily, our Fafosan brothers and sisters are on the way, and the galactic community is now in session. Oh, the lasers are doing a lot. Good, we took it. Okay, this is good for the resolution. We'll stick with our original positions. We took a few hits, but we didn't lose anything, so we'll head back to Fafasenga. That way we can be in a good position for the deployments over here. The Quoravadox Chroniclers are making contact. They're a little bit busy, so stay out of their space or face certain doom and so forth. I guess they don't really take that seriously. We pursue true equality, don't stand in our way.
Construction completed.
Okay, the research station over in the Hixum system is done. That should give our engineering research a giant boost. We've still got a problem over here, but as long as the void spawn doesn't move out of the system, we'll leave it be. The Voltarians are becoming more egalitarian, so they're going to democratize. Nice! Maybe we can be better friends then. They created a direct democracy, so I don't see why not. Some of our troops have made it... Oh, Okay, the Mectopooks can no longer be a valid rival. That makes sense, considering that they're very weak. Okay, where are the rest of our combat troops? Oh, they're over here. Okay, so they're not that far behind. We need to trade for some minerals, so we'll have to work on food. We'll try for the Mercantile Union first. 200 should keep us going for the most part. How much food? 200. Okay. Good, they approved the deal.
Research concluded.
We've completed self-evolving logic. Let's see what else we can do. UV lasers might be helpful. We'll do that. Our fleets have made it to Fafasanga. We'll repair them all and send them out again. Okay, we're ready to go. We'll assign a general to our armies, and instead of going with Enrique Esguerra, we'll hire someone new. We'll hire Havern Schneider just because it'll drop our army upkeep costs. And combine the two transport fleets. There we are. Let's move out. This entire area seems to be secure, so we'll head over to the Carenza system and make that our forward deployment area. Anything to help our allies as much as we can. Oh. General Noor al-Bariki has died. We'll assign Enrique Esguerra. New Federation perks are now active. Let's check in and see what they are. Officer exchanges, welcoming nature, and federal envoys. Okay. We should propose low centralization. That'll work out. We will vote yes, of course. Perfect. And because we have that in the bag, we can work on other laws and customs. For instance, inviting members should be done by majority vote. We will vote yes. Good, we're making it work. The transport fleets are moving faster than our main force, so we're gonna have to make sure that that doesn't cause any problems. Our engineering scientist died, so let's pick a new one. We're gonna have to recruit one. We'll go with Saki Nakajima. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, all of our fleets have reached the forward operating area, so let's deploy our main force and see what we can do to bring this war to an end. We'll move them over to Nedum, and we might want to take Posh just so the Cadronites are okay. Oh, another one of our scientists died. How about Aniki von Rangel? She has a spark of genius, so that should be useful. We might run into a problem with this fleet, but we can manage, especially since we're about the same strength. This should be fun.
Hostile forces.
I think they retreated. Yep, they retreated. We didn't lose anything, at least, so that's good. We can't take this system because the starbase is too strong, so we're going to have to figure out another plan of attack. What about this system? Can we go there? Nah, actually, we should follow the Night Hunt Void Wings. That way we won't run into any problems and we'll have the allies to back us up. Jeffrey Ashton won the election, but the campaign promises were unfulfilled. Great. Let's see what his mandate is. He wants to bring our monthly food production up to 15 a month. We're at 29, so as long as we keep it there, we should be okay. There's a starbase here that can be taken down. We should have been able to help out more there, but let's move on. We'll go to the Markaz system. This will definitely be easy to take, but I wonder if the enemy fleets are going to jump in from here. In any case, we're about to engage. The Netraxi allied nations are becoming more xenophobic. Gee, I wonder why. Good, we took the starbase. The first fleet may need some repairs, but we should be okay for the time being. Gagarin has a bit of an unemployment problem, but we should be able to fix that right away. Oh, we need more minerals. Okay, looks like we're going to have to do a trade deal. How you doing there for Fossins? Let's make some deals. 280 for how much food? 240. Okay. And it has been approved. Good. Anyway, let's get back to the fight. We'll keep our two fleets separate for the time being and wait until the Fossins move over to the next threat. Oh, they jumped back. I guess we'll have to move to the starbase that we just took over. Kristen Rizzo died. We've encountered aliens codenamed Munchers. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Nikita Pushkov can get on the case. Uh-oh. We've got a bit of a problem here. We might have to retreat.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
We're definitely going to have to retreat. We don't have the firepower to deal with that.
We are being hailed.
The United Eurasian regime wants to establish an embassy. Okay.
Situation log has been updated.
Oh, the galactic market's been established. That's good. We need to try to legitimize the commercial forum and promote one of our worlds to serve as the headquarters of it. Let's see, how do we nominate ourselves for the galactic market hub? That's the thing, where would the decision be for it? Ah, here it is. We'll nominate Earth. That seems like the best option. We need to take care of our unemployment problem on Gagarin. Let's build an industrial district. We need a new governor. How about Juan Sima? That'll work out.
We have lost a spaceport.
That's to be expected, but on the plus side, the Eurasian regime has opened their borders to us. There's no way we would have been able to hold that without Fafossan support, so we'll jump out. We encountered the Tangus. Okay, the fleets are away. We made a breakthrough. The Munchers are sending out structured signals surrounding a single space station. Oh, the Fafossans are massing for an attack on Pash. We should try to join them.
We are being hailed.
The Star Dynasty of Bazad wants to establish diplomatic ties. I don't see why not. I just don't like that we're losing spaceports here. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Earth wants several live alien specimens. I don't see why not. That'll give some of our science ships stuff to do.
Situation log has been updated.
The Fafosans already took Pash, so we're gonna have to move on to Etscaron or hold position. Their second fleet is heading back to our position, so we'll hold. We'll make our stand here. Oh, okay. Peace has been declared. Our Federation took a lot of territory away from the Netraxi. We'll bring all of our fleets back to Sirius and set that as our home base. Once they get there, anyway. Oh, we made contact with something called the Artisan Troop.
An alien nation is hailing us.
A visitor! This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all other things which makes existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Okay. The Bazad have opened their borders to us. Oh, there's a human governor on Faf Prime. That's cool. The United Arasians are at war with the Confederacy. That's going to be an issue. And it's close to our borders, so... yeah, we're just going to have to head home and try to make sure that we're ready for whatever comes next. With that said, what can we do to be better friends of the free traders? Maybe we can integrate them? I don't see why not. I mean, it may compromise the integrity of their brand, but it might not. Let's go for it. The Fafosans want a low fleet contribution. That could be useful. We'll go for it. We found a matter decompressor. I think that's way outside of our reach, so we'll just have to move on.
A new federation has formed.
Are they trying to counter the Commonwealth of Man? Also, why is there a Commonwealth of Man? Our mineral and consumer goods problem isn't going away, so we're going to have to construct some mining districts and other things like that. We can build buildings on several of our planets as well, so maybe that could be useful. We'll try to get 400 minerals and build some purification plants. But who shall provide that? We'll talk to the Quadronites. How many minerals can they afford to give away? 470? That's okay. For some energy credits. 840? That's fine. The Alvanian allied sons are more militaristic than they were. Good, very good. Let's build those purification plants. We'll start on Gagarin. And work on Sagan as well. It seems like there are a lot of wars popping up. We can adopt a new tradition. We'll go for prosperity. That should be very helpful. The Mectopokes have been fully integrated into the Republic. Good. Now, how are we going to defend that territory? We're definitely going to have to send a fleet or two over here. It seems a little odd that the free traders haven't colonized this system yet, because that would be insanely beneficial. Yeah, we'll send first fleet back to our main territory and send second over to what we just integrated. Sirius will be first fleet's home base, and second fleet can be diverted over to Zithri. The Senate is back in session, and it's working on regulatory facilitation.
An alien nation is hailing us.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal with the Rigan Commerce Exchange. They've been trade facilitators for more than 1,000 of our years. Okay. Oh, and they primarily work on resource exchanges. That seems like it'd be useful.
We are being hailed.
I guess they have to re-establish it because we went to war with them. I don't see why not. Yeah, we're running into problems with our minerals and consumer goods, so we'll have to work on that. But you already knew that. Let's make some deals. Oh, we can't with the Fawsons. Maybe we should look outside the Federation. How about the Eurasians? Nope. What about our fellow men? No. We have plenty of food and energy, so we might have to prioritize jobs somewhere. We can't really do that on Earth. We can do that on Asimov. And we can on Gagarin. That won't help our administration problem, but we have to make do. Okay, that did a lot to curb at least one of our deficits. Reach has an unemployment problem. We can build another industrial district. But we need more minerals. I guess we'll have to talk to the other dictatorships around. Or a bunch of machines. Nope. How about the Ricari? They may be a hive mind, but they're not hostile as far as we know. They can afford to spare quite a few minerals. What can we offer them? Food, perhaps? 470 for 520 isn't that bad. Good, let's build up our enterprise sector and we can move on from there. It accepted the deal. We'll make room for some more industry on Yorktown. We should be in good shape soon.
Research concluded.
We completed UV lasers. We should focus on improving our deflectors. Okay, our mineral deficit is gone. And that'll do it for this episode of Stellaris. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes on the stars, and I'll see you next time.